They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Groupers offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Now on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back on the option to give. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Chandler. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's
turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They go to the ground. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Rutherford. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the right side. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's King. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Shotgun snap on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Patterson. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Sends it back in motion. Motion from the wideout. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to throw it again. A strike downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the groupers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. This quarterback part of their running game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw, it's King. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, running back on the move. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Parrish. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run to the left. Got a little space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Haynes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back to pass, it's King. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. There he goes. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Spins away. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Oh, he's getting ahead of... Touchdown! Georgia Tech! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 24 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. They go right back to it. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air, it's King. Finds the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The groupers will hustle to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Had to throw it before he wanted. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Under fire. Goes to the shovel pass. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. He'll pull it on the read. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Might as well give it to him again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the run, it's Haynes. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. Spinderella. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the pummeling has started.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Grabbed over the middle, it's Peterson. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Craig. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Defense playing a bail technique. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success,